Lesson 4. Lesson 4. Study your enemies better than they study themselves. Machiavelli believed that understanding human nature is the ultimate advantage. Those who master the patterns of behavior, the triggers of emotion, the structures of motivation, can predict and manipulate outcomes. Your enemies reveal themselves through their actions, their reactions, their obsessions. Most people don't study these patterns. They react. They hope. They assume. Here's what this means in today's world. Everyone around you is broadcasting their psychology constantly. The colleague who constantly seeks validation is insecure about competence. The friend who gossips is loyal to no one. The partner who accuses you of dishonesty is likely dishonest themselves. People project their fears, reveal their weaknesses, and expose their strategies if you're cold enough to observe without being distracted by your own emotions. But here's what Machiavelli never wrote down because it was too dangerous. When you understand someone's core fear, you control them completely. Every human being has a central terror that drives their behavior. Fear of abandonment, fear of inadequacy, fear of exposure, fear of powerlessness. Once you identify that fear, you can trigger it to destabilize them or soothe it to manipulate them. This isn't cruelty. This is pattern recognition. So when you encounter someone in your life, whether ally or enemy, do this instead. Watch what they avoid. Listen to what they justify. Notice what makes them irrationally emotional. Those reactions map directly to their psychological vulnerabilities. Build a mental profile. When you need leverage, you'll know exactly which pressure point to activate. When you need loyalty, you'll know exactly which fear to neutralize. You're not guessing. You're operating from beta. Now that you understand how to read others, the next principle will show you how to make yourself unreadable. Lesson 5. Lesson 5. Reveal nothing. Learn everything. Machiavelli understood that information asymmetry is power. The ruler who knows the intentions of others while concealing his own maintains permanent advantage. Transparency is suicide. Mystery is armor. Here's what this means in today's world. Every time you share your plans, your fears, your weaknesses, or your strategies, you hand ammunition to people who will use it against you. The coworker you confide in will repeat your doubts to your boss. The friend you trust with your insecurities will weaponize them during conflict. The partner you open up to will exploit your vulnerabilities when the relationship sours. Openness isn't intimacy. It's strategic suicide. But here's the truth. Your silence makes you dangerous. When people don't know what you're thinking, what you're planning, or what you're capable of, they can't counter you. They can't predict you. They can't prepare for you. Uncertainty breeds caution. Those around you become careful, respectful, hesitant to test you. Meanwhile, you're extracting information from every conversation while revealing nothing valuable about yourself. So when people ask about your plans, your feelings, or your strategies, do this instead. Deflect with questions. Share surface-level information. Give them enough to satisfy curiosity, but nothing they can use. Become the person who listens more than they speak, who observes more than they react, who learns constantly while teaching nothing. You become a mirror. They see their own assumptions reflected back. They think they know you. They know nothing. Listen carefully to this next part. The person who masters all 5 of these lessons becomes something most people will never encounter. Mentally cold, strategically untouchable, psychologically immune to manipulation. That person terrifies average people because they can't be controlled, can't be predicted, can't be defeated through emotional exploitation. That person is what you're becoming right now. Closure. Now you understand Machiavelli's most ruthless lessons. Emotional detachment over reactivity. Fear over love. Strategic flexibility over rigid virtue. Psychological profiling over blind trust. Information control over transparency. Let me recap what you've learned. Lesson 1. Your emotions are weapons others use against you, so detach strategically. Lesson 2. Fear is more reliable than love, so build respect through boundaries and consequences. Lesson 3. Appear virtuous while acting ruthlessly when necessary. Lesson 4. Study others until you understand their fears better than they do. Lesson 5. Reveal nothing while learning everything. If you apply even one of these lessons, you'll notice immediate shifts in how people treat you. But if you integrate all 5, you'll become someone completely different. Someone people approach carefully. Someone whose boundaries are respected. Someone who moves through the world with cold precision while others stumble through emotional chaos. The question isn't whether these work. It's whether you have the courage to become this person. If this resonated with you, like this video. Comment below which lesson hit hardest for you. Subscribe for more Machiavellian psychology and dark philosophy that reveals how power actually operates. Share this with someone who needs to kill their weakness and build mental coldness. This channel explores the dark psychology of power, strategy, and human nature. Reality doesn't reward the weak. It rewards those cold enough to see clearly and act decisively. Your transformation starts now.